So yeah, my good people, happy new year and welcome to another market breakdown video with me, where we are just going to be going through gold and foreseeing what is it that is it going to be doing for the next few days, plus there's NFP and other forms of events that are coming. So yeah, let's just get into today's video. And so what we can see at the moment is what we have always been presented with is gold has been bullish for quite a while now, right? And we can see that, okay, we had what? An impulsive structure, correctional structure, a mega impulsive structure. Now we have a correctional structure, which means we're looking for an impulsive structure to eliminate the previous all-time high, right? So now with this impulsive structure, there are internal impulse and correctional structures created amongst the process of price doing what? Reaching its target or its all-time highs, right? Meaning that the minute we see a mega correctional structure to the downside, this means that the next thing that is coming is what? It's a strong impulsive movement. So this means that that impulsive movement that price is going to be creating, there'll be what? There'll be internal impulsive and correctional structures, right? There'll be internal impulsive and correctional structures. As you guys can see that, okay, if we scale possibly to a 4-hour time frame, right? If you scale to a 4-hour time frame, you'll see that, okay, price will do what? Price won't just shoot up. You won't have like a strong impulsive movement alone, right? To eliminate this high. We are going to get internal impulsive and correctional structures, right? Until we eventually do what? Break this zone here. So if that's the case, let's see if that's the truth. You can see that, okay, we have what? An internal impulse correctional structure, which means you are seeking for what? An impulsive structure, correctional structure, impulsive structure, correctional structure afterwards, right? So as you guys can see that, okay, price does what? It impulses, gives us that mega correctional structure to the downside, gives us another impulsive structure, and then lastly, it does what? Keeps on doing the same thing over and over again until it does what? Until it eventually breaks the external high, right? Until it breaks what? The external high, meaning that, okay, it breaks this zone here, right? So one thing that I want you guys to pay most of your attention to is all you have to do now as an individual is to find a way of how are you exactly going to be trading all these lows here whenever we have a correctional structure within the markets, right? So some of you guys that are trading price action, what you would want to do is to have your support and resistance zones like this. You can have a support level like this, start looking for buying opportunities from this level and passing with price to the upside, right? Depending on the concept that you're using, right? Others that are trendline traders, you can see that, okay, we have what here? We have a trendline breakout and then a mega retest back to the downside. And then yeah, we can have something like this afterwards. You can find yourself with something like this, meaning that you are most likely to look for those buying opportunities to the upside. For the supply and demand traders, you can see that, okay, you also have what? A demand area that impasses the value of price to the upside, right? So this shows you that, okay, if the market structure aligns, every concept starts making sense, right? Because you can see that, okay, for the guys that are using like pure support and resistance, right? This is a support level because of the amount of touches that price has here. One and two, three, four. They have another touch here, and then we have this touch here, meaning that they'll be looking for buying opportunities there. For those that are trading pure supply and demand, this is what your funded level, meaning that this is where you want to look for your buying opportunities from, right? For those that are trading breakouts, this is an area for you to look for your opportunities. For those that are trading CRT, since you have a key level, you are most likely to look for on a different time frame, possibly an 8-hour time frame, right? You possibly find what yourself having a CR pattern resting somewhere there. Let's just check if there is actually. Yeah, you can see that, okay, this would be what your CR low, and then this would definitely be your CR high, right? So you can see that, okay, once the key level has been tapped into, a lot of concepts, right? They start to do what? They start to play out, right? As long as the key level and the market structure aligns, everything starts to make sense, right? And then you can see also that with price pushing to the upside, we create like internal, right? Impulsive correctional structures. Mind you, we are having an internal impulse and correction inside a mega impulse. From this low here to this high, this is what? An impulsive structure. Inside this impulsive structure, there's internal and impulsive structure and internal impulse and correctional structures, right? Meaning that it's these zones here where you have an impulse, correction, I mean a correction, impulse, correction, and then we have what? An impulsive movement. But Now, inside the zones here, we have what? An impulse, a correction here, and then an impulsive movement there. So what does this show you? This shows you that, okay, we can also have what? Internal impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, until we break what? The major zone. This means that, okay, the theory keeps going over and over and over and over and over again, right? As long as, like I said, you understand price alignment and other things, this whole thing is going to become, it's going to become simple. So this is something that I wanted to bypass by you guys. So now, what did I see on gold? I was anticipating to see price do what? I was looking forward to seeing price eliminating this zone here. So this was my key level, and then not key level, but my point of interest. And then from there, I was looking for this extension here. So I call this a fake change of character, right? So a fake change of character. One of the things, man, that I believe that most of you guys should pay most of your attention to, right? You'd normally see price when it's correcting to the downside. It will push down and then it will eliminate this high, then push down to eliminate this low, then take direction. So for the SMC guys, what you would want to do majority of the time is to look for a break of structure here and then a change of character. Everyone is going to be looking for buying opportunities where within this level here, only to find out that, okay, price does what? It takes all of you guys out, then takes direction afterwards, right? So things like those I paid most of my attention to, as you guys can see that, okay, if we were to cut price here and then scale down to possibly a 45 minutes time frame, right? You would see that, okay, 45 doesn't give anything, 20 minutes. Let's check 20 minutes. I don't know if I have a problem with my internet or what, but possibly on a smaller time frame, right? On a smaller time frame, maybe an 8 minutes or 10 minutes time frame, there's a high on the left-hand side that price might have left, right? Creating what? Creating that break of structure and change of character. You see, a zone like this, right? A zone like this. If you check it out on a line chart, you possibly have something like this, right? So meaning that, okay, when we break a high on an up on a what do you call this thing, on a downtrend, we are most likely to anticipate what? A change of character and then an impulsive movement to the upside. Meaning that if we are to highlight this high here, we have what? A break of structure and then a change of character. Depending on how you look for your order block, whoever looks for an order block, maybe let's say you have your order block somewhere resting here, and then you can see price takes you out, then from there, the real move comes in, right? So some of the things that I believe that most of you guys should start paying most of your attention to, right? Now, if we scale back to our 4 hour time frame, I think I posted this analysis on my free group, right? And then this means that, okay, we had what? An impulsive movement, a mega correctional structure, meaning that you're most likely to see what? A strong impulsive movement to come and eliminate possibly this high here, right? So meaning that now this low here, it acts as what? It acts as our strong low, right? This low here acts as our strong low. Now, what I want to do now is to highlight this zone here, right? So highlight this zone here because of this is a key level. We are most likely to see what? A retracement when price reaches this zone here, right? As you guys can see that, okay, we have price pushing to the upside and then tapping into our resistant level. So when we tap into this resistant level, this means that, okay, price must do what now? Price must end this correction and give us that impulsive movement to the upside. So I'm looking forward to seeing price eliminating this low here, right? I'm looking forward to seeing price taking out this low here, right? And giving me that strong impulsive movement to the upside to go and eliminate that high there. Like I said, simple theory. Impulse correction, impulsive movement, correctional structure, impulsive movement to come and eliminate the zone here, right? So I don't really have much on gold, but this is what I have. Truth be told, took -2 actually on my trading room. I took a -2 on my trades because I didn't expect this zone to hold this much because of at the back of my head, I was like, okay, we are just close to our high. So us giving us having to see price retrace that much to this zone here would be a lot until I realized that, okay, these are major zones. We are most likely to see what a major retracement also to come and eliminate this low here and then give us that strong impulsive movement to the upside. So at the moment, this is what I'm looking for on gold. I'm looking for buying opportunities to come and eliminate this low. Then I'm going to be looking forward for those buying opportunities from this zone here until we break that level here. Then, like I said, all you have to do is to wait for those internal correctional structures, buy the lows until you eventually do what? You break this level here. So from my side, man, I wouldn't say there's much that I can tell you guys about gold. Doing a lot of back testing behind it, and this is what I have so far, right? And wishing you guys nothing but a profitable trading NFP and profitable trading week. And yeah, the company is back. We are back to operating. For those of you guys that would like to advance your trading skill or scale your trading journey, this is the right time for you to do that. And new year, looking forward to working with some of you guys. And I wish you guys nothing but a progressive trading year. And thank you.